Hello, all of you rolling beans out there, and welcome to the stream. I am RAOW, and this is The Last Hope RAOW, Season 1, Episode 4, Hunter's Lament. Alternatively titled, Village Life and Village Travels. We shall begin, as we always do, with introductions. Beginning with my love, my boyfriend, my wonderful mate, who I very much cherish, and is very adorable and cute and wonderful, and I appreciate him.
I feel like you're just trying to convince me of something right now, too.
What would I be convincing you of?
I don't know, but I just feel like it. Also, greetings and bienvenue, dear viewers. Hello, everyone. I am Kerr. I am the storyteller for these games. I am here to bring you happy fun times, joy, happiness, fun, and pain. A lot of emotional pain.
Yes.
Emotional damage!
Emotional damage. Looks at Hunter. My work here is done.
And yes, Sky, we will have a nice shallot tonight.
No.
All right, Brussel. Hey, you know, we got shallot. We got Brussels to go into our shallot.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh, damn.
Tochemay?
One second.
Okay, we'll go ahead and come back to you.
You
Cobalt!
just set up.
Hello, I am Octo, and I am playing the most roughest, toughest Raow around. His name's
Baby.
Cobalt, and he's not a baby.
Super baby.
No.
Super baby.
Definitely not a baby.
And I am RAOW, and I am playing as Hunter, the shy bundle of social anxiety that has somehow wound up as leader of 3 villages. He is sad pupper.
Hey, you're fine.
He is a psychic dark type Puchiana.
I am Fox Faint. I'm playing Kin, a fire type Vulpix, who is now being emotional support Fox.
I am Merl. I am playing Midnight, the dark type Zora. And somebody just completed the tip goal.
Tochemay tipped $110. Perfect.
Everyone, and I am your dear host, Domino. It is such a delightful and perfect meeting we have today for you. I am sure today shall be absolutely spectacular.
Oh my. God help us all.
But worry not, dear viewers, and for my dear charges, for I am here to assist you in the most perfect manner that you can possibly imagine, darling.
It's gonna be busy.
Now you can see what was taking me a while.
Thank you so much for the tip and supporting the channel as always, Tochemay. The tip
Truly,
has been fully completed.
Truly, Brussel knows how to make a most perfect entrance. And of course, to allow moi to come out and entertain all of you darlings.
All right, Brussel.
The reason why it's taking so long is because the Patreon flub up.
Ugh.
Yeah.
PayPal was flagging my account.
Oh. Yeah, I'm still waiting for them to do something.
But
Anyway.
I am Tochemay, and I'm playing Brussel, the Bulbasaur.
And this is William Swiftfoot / Kenku, depending on where it is. I am playing Shale, the grass ground Sandshrew. And I am not I knew that was gonna the second I am not salad. Stop trying to make me.
No, you
Oh
are
my
not
gosh.
salad. You are shallot.
Shallad.
I'm not that either. Oh, I did. That was my. I rolled with it. That was my
That's actually
donation.
that's actually pretty well done.
I love
By the
those
way-
doodle pages. We are definitely doing more of those.
By the way, these were done to help a certain Eevee by the name of Christobos get a microphone. Definitely go check him out. Make him make more Eevee noises.
Did you ever figure that kerfuffle out and actually get him the mic?
Not yet. Most likely I will be, right now we're planning to, Mirai and I are going to work together on them ordering it and getting it sent to Krisoff's. I was not expecting that issue to pop up at all with all of this.
Way to go,
For those that
Brazil.
aren't
Way to go.
For those that aren't aware, I was going to order everything Krisoff's would need on Amazon and have it shipped to Krisoff's. And then Amazon's like, you cannot ship this microphone. I could ship him the boom arm, the plumber's tape, which, by the way, for those that don't know, when you're using a microphone, it is a good idea to wrap the screws with plumber's tape to help reduce vibrations.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I had everything on there, even an extra USB extension, all this stuff, and they're like, you cannot ship this microphone. So yeah, we're gonna have to find another solution, but we will get him that mic.
Okay.
So anyways, basically, Tony, basically. Where were we? Right, we just finished introductions with our tasty shallot.
Let's meow.
Specifically, Achi, it cannot be shipped to Brazil.
We're sending you to Brazil.
Yeah. Alright, on to the recap! You know, Cobalt, as the winner of the tournament, I think we'll let you have this honor.
Okay. So, after everyone's last adventure, we ended up getting into the tournament. Some of us, for some reason, didn't even sign up, but were apparently signed up for the tournament. And with at least, I think there was like 2 or 3 of us that signed up willingly.
Who?
I know I did. Who else? Oh, I think Shale did as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. And after a good amount of fights between different Pokemon, my Pokemon Cobalt managed to came up on top the fight. After that, it was up for the Elder's turn, and they even allowed anyone that was willing to fight. Cobalt, being Cobalt, decided to join in, and then a surprise entry was Hunter. After once the match started, all the arrows went down except for the one other contestant that joined in on this fight, which was a Psyduck, I believe.
No, it was a cipher.
A Scyther. Okay, I thought it was Psyduck for some reason. Or
There's a cipher.
oh, yeah,
named
Gold Duck.
Sai.
I'm thinking. Yeah, but yeah. After the cipher was the lone one standing until he accidentally slipped off the arena, at which point it was between Hunter and Cobalt, and which point after a good hard fought fight, Hunter managed to actually beat Cobalt. And at this point, Cobalt has won a trip to a certain place, and also Hunter is now the village elder.
Leader, not elder.
Elder leader. Well, whatever. You'll be an old man someday. You'll be fine. I'm just skipping a few years.
A few decades.
I don't know if Hunter's going to get to that point right now. I'm not sure he's going to survive the weekend.
Anyway, I believe that's it for the recap.
I believe so. Kerr?
All right. All right, darlings, who's ready for us to start?
That is a candy.
Wonderful, darlings, wonderful. That was a most perfect introduction. And now we come. A day has passed, darlings. And Hunter, you are in your new office in the village leader's home. You got a whole new house and everything that you were brought to. You are also now considered the technical head of the guild in this area, because technically the head of the guild is also whoever's in charge of the village. How is Hunter taking his new home and finding out that he is now in charge of the guild, technically?
What options does he have for hiding?
Not really any.
He's got a private bathroom at least, right?
Yes.
He's hiding in there.
The next morning, are you still hiding in the bathroom when the morning comes?
Yes. He will
There is a knock.
He will be curled up in the sink with his hat covering the top of the sink.
There's going to be a knock on the door.
No one's here.
Darling, it's time to begin the day.
No one's here.
Darling, come now. We have work to do.
I ate something and stomach hurts. Go. Oh.
You hear a sigh from the other side of the door before you see a pink goo start sliding underneath the door. And as it rises up, it forms into a Puchiana. with a ditto face. Darling,
He is immediately throwing up his darkness field.
darling, it's me, Domino.
What do you want?
I am here because I am your advisor, darling.
What did the harem put up with this?
Where's Marie?
She is currently running the tavern. And also putting the fear of Arceus into a couple of Pokemon. Cuts to the tavern where you see all three village leaders sitting down and Marie just walking back and forth, looking at them. Now, there will be no challenges to Hunter. You will not say anything to Hunter. If you say anything to Hunter, it will be, "You're doing such a good job, Hunter. I'm so proud of you." Do I make myself clear?
I'm half imagining that she's got them writing all of this down over and over, doing lines on paper.
You will write this 1,000 times.
Quick question: is he actually talking to us specifically?
Oh no! This is if anyone who's in the tavern right now would actually see this.
She's addressing the former leaders.
Yes, Heron, Kuru, and Dalrith. Anyone there would see the ride-on lift a hand slowly. I don't see why I have to listen to that pip. He doesn't get a chance to finish that remark. Because the moment that word started to come out of his mouth, a seismic punch hit him in the head and sent him flying into the wall. And
Okay,
she
grab
just
the chalkboard and write, "I won't make Hunter feel bad" 500 times.
And then she just smiles and looks at everyone in the tavern. Did I stutter about anything I said about our dear, sweet, new, wonderful leader, Hunter? You hear the sounds of knuckles cracking as you see the little baby in her pouch crack his knuckles, looking at everyone.
He's doing a good job.
Kin takes this as his cue to go check up on Hunter, and a minute later there'll be another knock on the village leader door.
Come in, darling.
Oh, Domino, you're here already.
But of course, I'm always here fashionably early in order to ensure that our new leader shall be caught up with everything that he needs to be aware of and that he will need to do.
They are still in the bathroom.
Well, perhaps I can help. Hey, Hunter.
Well, if you're looking into the bathroom, it's just a wall of pure darkness.
And? Hey, Hunter.
Agnes.
Hey, how you holding up?
I do what.
Hey, come here. It'll be alright. I'll be here by your side every step of the way as we figure this out, okay?
I'm sorry I'm boring, Octo. I don't think
What?
he realized he was unmuted.
Oh, damn, no, sorry. I do it. Sorry, I have exaggerated like yawns, so that's why. And also, I had a very long day at work. I'm sorry.
You're good. The darkness will move out of the bathroom slightly. As there's a scuffle followed by a thump as Hunter is climbing out of the sink and flopping onto the floor below. Which I'm imagining is Blastoise size, so it's probably a big fall. Ow.
You alright?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Come here. I gotcha.
The darkness just approaches you.
Darling, you really need to put that darkness away.
If he feels safer inside the darkness, I am not going to tell him to put it away right now. If it helps him get through learning what he needs to, then I say it's best to that we let him keep it up.
Yes, but there are certain things that need to be kept.
So what's first on the agenda?
Well, first, darlings. First of all.
And at this point, Kin basically has Hunter tucked into his side using one or two of his tails.
Well, there's nothing too big coming right now. We just have a few trade missives, and let's see here. He picks up a tablet and looks it over. Yes, Hunter, you are due for traveling to a nearby village in order to ratify a trade agreement and to work out any other issues and such that need to be done.
Wait. Getting outside of the village?
Mm-hmm. Yes. It's a few days travel from here.
Let's go. And he tries to wriggle away from Kin to go for the door immediately.
Hold up, Hunter. Let's first hear what the conditions of this trade agreement are. That, or at least, actually, we can cover that while we're on the go, can't we?
This is true. I do have all the pertinent information, and as I am currently Hunter's personal aide, I will be accompanying you, of course. Hunter, you are entitled, of course, to have a group of bodyguards and assistants coming with you. I assume you want all of your little friends to go with you on your play dates?
I could go alone.
Darling.
No. Straight up no.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sub.
Praise the sub!
You may be my village leader now, but I am not letting you go alone. Marie would kill me if I let you do that.
Merl, thank you so much for the gift sub.
You're welcome.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But friends.
Hey, everything will be alright. We got this. Like I said, I'll be there every step of the way with you. Alright, let's go ahead and gather the entourage that we'll be taking with us.
I'll just stay here.
Okay. Who do you want to go gather people?
Both of you.
Both of us. You sure you don't want me to stick with you while they're gathered?
I'll be okay in here.
All right.
No, now, darling, you need to be able to have a strong presence as the new village leader. You need to walk among your people.
I hate to admit, but Domino does have a point.
Why did you do this to poor Hunter, Kerr?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What have I done to wrong you so?
Has nothing to do with a certain horror game.
Do 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 do.
Oh no.
Do, 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 do. No, it has nothing to do with that at all.
What?
5 Nights.
Five Nights at Freddy's, of which I was going to ask, what day would we want to do that next? I'm free on Monday.
We can do it Monday.
Monday
Thursdays are
night for
now-
the.
Thursday is now occupied for me, Rye, doing art, but yeah, Monday works.
And which channel is it going to be on?
Mine.
Yep. I'm always going to do like this type of stuff on his. So we got a card played, a gamble. Wow.
Yeah, I rolled. Odd was gonna be boon, even is curse. So Hunter's got a +1 die to his next roll.
Yay!
Nice.
Yes, there will be a camera for this 5 Nights, so you guys get to see me and my absolute terror for this game.
Awesome.
I'm going to cry. There may be tears. FNAF 4 is hard.
Oh baby.
Yeah, I've seen. I know how FNAF is like.
Baby,
You think like first night
I-
is easy? Nope.
Nope. Nope. Yes.
So Hunter, who are we going in and gathering first?
I'll just leave that up to you.
Is this an official order that you want me to decide?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go get Shale. He should be in the medicine hut with Zhao.
Ah, yes. Food always helps. Yes, I know, Sky. We do have a party reroll as well as Kerr. You have a reroll as well.
Wonderful.
Alright.
What would
Go
you
on,
like
Hunter.
me to do, darling?
We'll need supplies.
Indeed.
Go. Gather.
Want to go double check our supplies and make sure everything's all ready for the trip?
Yeah.
Then it shall be done, darling.
Alright.
And now Hunter's being dragged through town.
paraded
It's
through
kinda
town.
pushed a little bit forward ahead of kin, by kin.
Forkin. His little field of darkness is just following with him. There's just a bubble of darkness going through town.
You know what's starting to play in my head?
What?
Prince Ali, fabulous, Alia Bob. Heard your princess's sight.
I could see
Yeah,
that
I
if Domino was still with them.
He can make it happen.
No.
He can make it happen.
It's that or hello darkness, my old friend.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to see you.
First question is the original or the Trolls version?
The original. Always the original.
So anyways, a
And
minute
then-
later.
Wait for DLC.
So anyways, a minute later, knock on the medicine hut.
That's a tent. You should just
And-
be able to walk in.
Is it a tent?
I thought it was. It was basically fashioned up.
They set up a tent for the festival. There is actually like a.
Oh, okay.
All the main buildings do have actual
Right.
buildings.
Right. Okay, so probably broke down the tent last night.
Mhm.
Okay.
Or everything's being done right now.
On that
And
note, did anyone stay overnight, or did anyone stay overnight from the fight, or was pretty much everybody good to go at the end of the night?
Everyone was pretty much good to go. There wasn't like any severe damage or anything.
All right, then from hearing the knock here, I'll be there in a minute. Before your patter up to the door, and it opens and Shale's there. Hey there, Ken. What's up?
Well, no, it opens and there's just a wall of darkness.
Wall of darkness.
Hunter,
Hey,
go ahead.
Hunter. What's up?
The darkness recedes a little bit, and Hunter's moving behind Kin and pushing him up out of the darkness before backing away.
No, Hunter, you have to be the one to ask him to come along.
Do I?
Yes, you do. Come on.
We are all heroes. You
Oh, no.
and Boo and I. Hamsters
Oh.
and rangers everywhere.
Oh, nice.
Rejoice!
Oh, thank you so much for the pizza, Epic Bro. I will very
No
much enjoy
problem.
that.
No.
I was literally sitting here like, I need food. Hunter is going to approach the door again. The field of darkness is going to dissipate, and you just see the top of Hunter's hat with his little tail sticking out from the other side.
Shale stands there and waits to be addressed. Kind of curious, just curious.
I would like you to join our mission.
Sure. It's always good to help you out. I don't think there's any problems at this point. Shale should be able to take care of things. Shale stops for a moment, but wait, just make sure. Joe, you good if I go help Hunter with something?
Yeah, I can handle things here. Shouldn't be too big of a deal.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah. Sure, I can come along.
Good job, Hunter.
What's the mission?
So we need to go. Hunter needs to go ratify a trade deal, and we are gathering the entourage that he's bringing with him to for the trip.
This is going to be interesting.
Should be. All right. Who next, Hunter?
Brussel?
Brussel? Alright. Where would we find Brussel? I suppose a good place to start is the inn.
The guild house.
Yeah, the guild
right,
house.
The guild house. A good place to start would be the guild house.
Oh, I'm never quite so comfortable as when I'm at least 6 feet under.
Sky the Varley has gifted 1 tabletop cards packs to Epic Bro 14.
Sky, thank you so much for that gift pack. I really appreciate that. Sorry, I was looking at the chat. What's up?
We're now heading to the guild house to go pick up Brussel.
Ah, yes. The Field of Darkness pops back up.
Is there anyone else who might be found at the guild house?
Oh yeah, there's like dozens of them. Like from all 3 villages,
There's
a lot of the
dozens
people
of
who
Brussels.
I mean, Cobalt and Midnight. Would either of them be at the guild house, or where would they be?
With Cobalt, he either be at the juice bar, or I guess the tavern, or the dojo.
Midnight would probably be at the guild house also, just going over the mission before the tournament and maybe thinking about how he got entered into the tournament without entering the tournament.
All right.
And where do you want to go to first?
Well, we're going to get Brussel first.
We are
So to the guild house then.
Yeah.
The guild house is a very large building. It is bustling, filled with dozens of people. And you can see the little mission board is up. Pokemon are coming and going. New requests are being put up. Other requests are being taken down. It is filled with activity, with sound, and with Pokemon. And many of them do stop what they're doing and wave or say hello to Hunter.
Or at the
Hunter.
very least, wave and say hi to the black sphere that is Hunter.
Yeah, almost everyone was at the games. They realized that Hunter is in there.
The new confused haunter. In the past. Cloud of Darkness.
Don't worry, we can evolve Hunter into a ghost type. You just need this special tombstone to do it.
You.
No.
No.
The
Or
new
just too
boss of
much
this
social
place.
stuff.
You can also drink this. Don't worry about the skull and crossbones. It's just an added feature.
Look, guys, I'm not wanting to be put 6 feet under by Marie.
While they're walking to Shale's gonna look a bit. Does he see the stone? Or someone working on the stone?
The stone that you guys brought back from the
They brought back, yeah.
That is, you don't see anyone directly out here working on it, but there are other rooms in the guild house. It could be in one of those more private rooms, as you probably don't want to be doing this sort of thing in front of everybody in case
That's
someone
fair.
gets.
Yeah,
that might not be good.
yeah, that's fair.
A magic carp accidentally touches it the wrong way and becomes a very angry Gyarados.
Huh? Who's laughing at Gym Day now, huh? Who's laughing at Gym now? Hyper beam.
Immediately at that point, he drains like, "Aw."
I assume there's some sort of front desk with an attendant or secretary.
Yes, there is.
All right. Hunter, go on. Go talk to the secretary.
The secretary is a. Let me check my notes real quick. Where's my notes?
For the record, while you're looking, Hunter is specifically staying below the eyesight of the, below the desk.
Does the area of the black sphere go above the desk, though?
Only slightly. It's become a flat line at the, a flat plane at the top, where the, where it is, perfectly level with the top of the desk.
Indeed, I made it myself, darling. Let's see. There's my notes. All right, where are you? Yes. The secretary is an Absol. His name is Fallon, and he's been basically running things and keeping things orderly for the last couple of years now.
Spell that for the people taking notes and such, please.
Fallan.
F-A-L-L?
Oh, Fallan, sorry.
It's also helpful for the wonderful individual, by the way. Thank you for that again, Pokefan744, for the timestamps on the videos.
Mm-hmm.
I really, really appreciate them. Anyways, Hunter is going to talk to Fallon. I'm looking for Brussel and Midnight.
The Absol just kind of looks over at you before glancing back over and snapping another paper before sliding it over to another Pokemon, and then looking back over, just kind of leaning one paw on the desk as he looks at you, Hunter. You're going to need to speak up.
I'm looking for Brussel and Midnight.
They're around here. Oi! Brussel! Midnight! Get your asses over here!
The field of darkness visibly quivers at that.
On my way.
The heck was that?
That
I
was
have no
Cobalt.
idea.
What, Tochemay?
That was Cobalt.
Yeah, that
Oh.
was my fan turning on. I didn't think it was. You could hear that.
Oh,
Midnight shuffles over. You rang?
Hunter here wanted to see
Oh, hey, boss. What do you need?
not the.
You are the boss.
You are the village elder now, sir.
Leader.
Leader.
Mission. King can tell.
Ken.
So, Hunter needs to go and ratify some trade agreements. We're gathering the people he wants to take with him on the trip.
Groovy.
He would like to extend an invitation to you to join.
I would be honored. Let me just put my notes away and I'll meet you in a bit.
And has Brussels shown up?
Yep. And looks like the new leader of the house is here. You ready to start working?
Mission.
Yes, you now assign all the missions. You're the one who has to delegate around here.
We're going on a mission.
Before you start going on a mission, don't you think you should talk to the last leader that you took the position? Or maybe Gyarados or some of the other people who were leading to find out how you should lead?
You're not sure how, Kin, but you just get the sense that Hunter's turned his head to you.
You got this, Hunter. Or do you want me to explain?
You feel the sense that he's nodding.
Okay.
Very frantically.
So, Brussels, Hunter needs to go ratify some trade agreements. Currently, we're gathering the people he wants to take with him on this trip. He would like to extend an invitation for you to come along.
Ah, so people want to have him leave the town. That works.
But, you did give some good advice there. Talking to the former leader before we head out is probably a good idea. Let's go ahead and get in contact with the last person the last person we're intending to bring along, and then Hunter, what do you think? Should we go talk to Heron after that and get some advice from him?
Yeah. Good.
All right.
Good idea.
You're doing great, Hunter. All right.
Fearful and deadly.
Yes, this is all absolutely wonderful and everything, but I'm trying to run a freaking operation here. Do you guys need anything else, or can you stop having a conversation right in front of my desk?
Thank you, Fallon, for your help. We'll take our leave now.
Go on. Shoot, I have work to do.
Fallon, let me
The-
know if
the
anything
darkness-
else pops up.
The darkness field is going to expand.
Come on, Hunter. We got this.
I am the boss now, so you'll
Mhm.
treat me as I deserve.
Oh no.
And
Oh,
just
yes.
how should I treat you?
If I want to stand here and talk with my friends, I can.
Midnight starts walking back up to the desk, but as he witnesses this exchange, he immediately turns around and heads in the opposite direction.
He opens his mouth to speak. Well, is that... And then you see everyone else sees him kind of glance up for a moment before his eyes widen for a second and he looks back at Hunter. Right. I'm sorry, sir, of course. You are the boss. I shouldn't be telling you where or what to do. I'm terribly sorry.
Good job, Hunter.
Marie's standing behind Hunter, isn't she?
She's like,
Yeah.
anyone who looks back will see Marie standing in the doorway, just watching.
Oh, hey, Marie. You were just in time to witness Hunter sign up for himself.
Yes, I know. I'm so glad you are, Hunter. That's absolutely wonderful that our new leader is out and about and doing his very best to try and make our village a good place. Her vision, her eyes have not left the Absol, who nods very, very quickly.
Even though I think he's immune to, No, wait. It would be super effective. That's right.
Mm-hmm. Hunter, have you eaten yet?
The darkness recedes fully. He finally dismisses it, and he shakes his head.
Hunter, everyone, Brussel, Midnight, Kin. Everyone here, come along. Let's go get some breakfast in you, and then you can tell me everything that you're going to be doing, Hunter. And is there any of your other little friends that you need?
Not that I can think of.
We're still missing Cobalt.
Oh. Yeah.
Shale looks slightly annoyed at that. Is kind of surprised at that, but just let stuff go.
I'll send someone to go and get Cobalt. Now come along, dearies. Let's go get you your food.
And you still have closing ceremonies to do.
Don't worry. We'll handle that while Hunter's taking care of business.
Thank you, Marie.
She's going to look back at the Absol with a look of, I will destroy you and everything you love if you hurt this innocent being. Before she looks back at Hunter and smiles, a very large motherly smile. Come along, dearies. It's time to go. And scene change to Cobalt, who is currently in the dojo.
All right, Cobalt at this point he would be practicing, trying to trying to improve his physique, as well as trying to, as well as try to train his mind at this point too.
Okay. So, as you are training, as you are practicing, you hear footsteps walking up towards you.
All right. I look in the direction of where these footsteps are coming from. Who do I see?
You see Sai walking over towards you.
Hmm. I go. All right. What do you want?
Well, one, Marie asked me to come and find you and have you come to the inn. Two, how are you doing?
Try to picture internally, heavily screaming, violent blood fury rage. But he just smiles and goes, "I'm okay."
Sai just stares at him. You are not okay.
I'm okay.
No, you're not okay. I feel like you're about to explode.
Out of everyone I could have lost in this village, it had to be fucking him.
Mm-hmm.
That little runt who is always shy, always sneaks off. It had to be him. I had to lose him. It couldn't be one of the elders who could just beat me easily because I'm not that strong yet. But one day I will be. I
And now
want a
Cobalt
rematch.
And now Cobalt has been adopted by Sai.
So why are you so upset that you lost to him?
Because as I said, he's shy. He shirks away from conflict. That's just antithesis of what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather tackle my problems head on. I'd rather deal things head on. And I just was not whatever that he had. Whatever powers he had just was not expected, and I can't believe I lost to that. And you know how I am, how I want to be the best in the world.
Why do you want to be the best?
Because I don't want to ever lose.
Why?
Because I don't like losing. Let's just leave it at that, though.
Sai just looks very hard at you, Cobalt. And you suddenly feel the pressure of someone who went toe-to-toe with 3 leaders and curb stomped them like it was nothing. You feel that pressure coming down on you. Like it is a physical force pushing down on you, enough to almost push you down onto your knees. And he's just looking at you. So, you don't have any desire whatsoever to use your powers for anything but children's games?
I don't see becoming the best fighter in the world a child's game.
Well, being the best. That's a laudable and a good goal. That's something that should be respected. But not when it's for nothing else than to say that you're the best. Then you're just a joke.
You just wouldn't understand.
I wouldn't understand. I wouldn't understand.
You're breaking out, Kerr.
Hang on. How is this? Is this better?
That's better.
Much better.
Okay.
Yes, that's better.
I wouldn't understand. I wouldn't understand. Oh, that's adorable, little boy. That's adorable. He's going to reach out one of his blades towards you, Cobalt, and just kind of poke you in the chest with like the top of his blade, so he doesn't actually, cut you. You, baby boy, you don't know anything about this world. You don't know anything about what this world is like. Your definition of strength is a child's game. And until you understand that, you are always going to be weak. But, and he will reach out, turn his blade to the side, and just kind of lift your chin up a little bit until you're looking right at him. But I think you do have the potential, if you did realize what a child's game you're playing, to be able to reach that level of strength that you so crave. But don't ever say to me again that I don't understand. I understand more than you will ever know right now. And I hope to Arceus above that you never have to understand what I had to learn.
I'll consider what you said.
And he'll just smile at you. A question, considering you're going to be heading out on the road with some of us. Consider it while you're walking. Who is your power for? And what is its purpose? And he will turn and start off back towards the inn. And when he finally turns away from you, Cobalt, it's like you're suddenly 100 pounds lighter.
So is he floating into the sky? Because I'm pretty sure he's like 30 pounds soaking wet.
Oh no, he had 100 pounds pushing down on him.
Pressure pushing down on me, pushing down on you.
At that point, though, I'm starting to pound my fist into the floor a bit, going, "Damn it!" He talks to me like that when he's the one who took a dive, and then tells me like he understands it.
Cobalt?
Yeah.
You hear a puff of air behind you.
Oh no.
That's because he does understand. Cobalt, if you turn around and look, there is an Abra standing a few feet behind you.
No. So yeah, I turn around. And I go, all right, who are you?
We met once before.
Oh, I remember. Doll, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, your friend had that interesting crystal. If that is a friend of yours.
He is.
All right. So tell me, what kind of crystal was that?
It was something. He kind of pauses and glances around. Right now, you guys are alone here. It was something our leader has been working to create with a friend of his.
I see.
It's for our group. And I know that our leader asked me to come and talk to you because he sees that you have potential and you might want to help us with our cause.
I see. Well, at least tell me what kind of cause this is.
We want to break the chains that are binding this world and causing pain and suffering to many of the Pokemon who call it home.
I see. So, I'm assuming you're here so you can try to recruit me right now into this group?
We're not in a rush. I'm just here to, say hello and maybe help you out a little bit with what you're going through.
I mean, I'm fine with that. But yeah, I want to get stronger.
Why do you want to be stronger?
It's complicated, but I don't want to lose ever.
So you just want to be able to say that you won any fight that you got into?
No, it's not it. It's not bragging rights. I don't care about that.
Then what do you care about?
Let's just say that I know that a lot of times losing means death. I don't ever want that to happen.
He's gonna let out a little sigh. You are pretty lucky, though. I don't think you even realize it.
How so?
He's gonna reach out a hand towards you. A lot of places aren't nearly as peaceful as this is.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I managed to get here by myself, so I mean, it was much better than living up in the mountains.
No, even your little mountain village is better. Take my hand. Let me show you what's going on in other parts of this world.
All right.
Won't you take a poor sinner's hand?
Are you ready? Are you
Are you
ready?
ready? All right, I reach out my hand and I grab hold of the Abra's hand.
When you do, you feel an intense pressure on you, Cobalt, as the Abra uses teleport and pulls you along for the ride. It's like you're suddenly being grabbed and jerked at 1,000,000 miles an hour. And Cobalt, when you're back, you can see Brain, please work. Boop, 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 boop. Brain, please work for me. Where are my notes? Where's my notey notes? You see what really could only be described sort of as devastation. You can see everything is on fire. And you can see a Magmar leading dozens of fire types through this burning forest. And all around you, you can see Pokemon that are running and fleeing as these fire types are just setting ablaze everything in front of them. And you can hear laughter coming from the fire types. Like they're enjoying this. As the Magmar looks towards, and if you look, you can also see what seems to be a small group of Rattata that are trying to flee from a little burrow that they had set up here. And you see him draw his head back and unleash a massive flamethrower right at this group of like 5 little Pokemon. And moments before it hits, you hear the sounds of little footsteps. And you see a tiny Aaron leaping forward, and in his jaws, you can see one of those stones. Those exact stones that you yourself had, except this one is glowing much, much brighter.
Mm-hmm.
As you see the Aaron change as he lands in front of those Pokemon, and you see an Aggron stand up and let loose a hyper beam, blasting through the flamethrower into the Magmar, and he just turns his head and just starts unleashing hell on these fire types.
All right, I turn to the Abra and I go, "This is happening."
Mm-hmm. This is actually fairly common. That one, he points to the Magmar that got flung into a tree, shattering it and collapsing it down on top of him. Yeah, he got a little band of fire types around him, and he just decided to start running around the countryside, setting fire to everything and just having fun, taking what he wanted, and anyone who didn't get away was either burnt to ash or taken for all they got.
At this point, Cobalt is clenching his fists and gritting his teeth, and he goes, "This person needs a beating."
He nods as he points to the Agron, who you see now is sheltering a group of caterpie from a tree that was about to fall and crush them with his own body. And that's what we do. At least we're trying. No, none of these Pokemon had enough to afford a rescue team to deal with the problem. Most of these guys aren't living in any of the large villages. They were living by themselves because they didn't want to be under anyone, so no one cares about them.
Wrong.
The Avra reaches over and just kind of punches you lightly in the chest, Cobalt. Sai told me when he was young, his whole village was burnt to the ground by a Pokemon because they got upset that they didn't want him around because they didn't want to listen to him. So he wiped everyone out except for him and a couple of others. It's just I've heard his story because he's been traveling around so much. Our group has heard all about him. But he gives us information from time to time. Tells us people who might need help, places that don't have anyone. You know, just places we might need to be that we can make a difference.
All right. I mean, this is honestly a convincing argument.
He's going to reach out a hand again. Maybe think about it, not what the power can do for you, but what you can do for everyone else around you.
Think not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country.
Now, here's the big question. Is Cobalt just going to take the hand, or is he going to do something about what's going on?
Oh, the Angron is currently just mopping up and curb stomping everything that's currently coming at him. Most of these fire types, except for the Magmar, were small. We're small fry. A fully evolved Aggron is just ripping them a new one.
Yes, but is Cobalt just going to let it stand?
True. I did not consider that.
Well, at this point, the Angron is, wiping out like the fire types. So I guess Cobalt would go and try to help like the Caterpie and the Ratatats, especially the ones that almost got flamethrower to death. I go, well, I might as well start now. And I start running up and I try to get the help them out of their den.
So hold on. Did Cobalt get teleported to wherever this is?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Also,
Yeah,
I will be
the
right back.
the guy use teleport with him. Okay, let's make a roll then. If you're
Alright.
going to be doing that.
All right. Give it to me.
See. Body plus, let's see. Calculating.
How's your teamwork?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, let's go. I like that. Body, teamwork, plus
Survival?
he's trying to get people out, so I could see survival.
Okay.
I'd run that.
Can also argue athletics too.
I could also see an argument for athletics.
Okay.
Make an argument however you want.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay. I got a 1 now. That.
You are able to get a hold of them and start guiding them out away from the raging flames and back in the direction that you'd come from, helping them to get away and escape. And as you come back to help more, the Agron actually kind of pauses and looks down at you. What are you doing, little one? It's dangerous here.
I go. Worry about the fire types right now. I'll help. I'm just helping out right now.
As you say that, a couple of fire types, looks like a Charmander and a Chikorita, suddenly pop their heads out from where they've been hiding behind a fallen log and unleash embers at you, Cobalt, before the Agron's arm comes down. It's so large that you can just duck behind it as the flame just kind of hits it and does nothing. Followed by him sweeping his arm out and sending those two flying. Well, I'm not one to look a gift horse in the mouth, or a gift ponyta in the mouth. Alright, help them out. I'll keep you protected.
Alright.
Let's have another roll for you to see how many people you can help.
Alright.
Welcome to the boop zone population, you. Gonna boop the nozzle. What you gonna do? Boop.
Alright. Same stats?
Yep.
Alright. Oof, I do not get 1.
Give him the reroll.
You have a reroll.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. Ah, that's a botch.
A miss. Not enough ale.
Another reroll.
Well,
Another
But I
reroll.
don't
another
think.
reroll.
Alright.
Ahead.
Go
Alright.
for
Roll
it.
it
Go.
again.
Go.
Man.
never
Uh,
mind.
It's not a botch.
I
At
will
least it's not a
remind
botch.
You do have your willpower you can use.
Yeah. You know what? I'll also spend a point of willpower too.
Joke.
God. The dice are just saying no. Oh, oh damn it!
They're just trying to make a dramatic story.
I know. Okay.
God damn it, Domino. Get away. We don't want you here right now. Look at the Marten baby.
Okay, what happens? Let's hear it.
I'm sorry. I'm currently enthralled by sleeping Marten baby that's all floppy.
Fair enough.
Okay. Cobalt, You're able to help a few. However, most of it is kind of spent avoiding getting caught in the flames as well and getting basically surrounded by the fire that's currently raging around you. But you are able to help a couple of the stragglers get to safety.
Okay.
Clearly, we need to bring Brussel to help.
And before long, it looks like all the fire types have basically ran.
Okay. And what about the Angron right now?
Oh, he's trying to put out the fires as much as he can.
Oh, okay. Or Agron. I said Angron. I'm like, this isn't 40k.
Roar! Smash!
Now, Cobalt, you want to prove you're the strongest?
Cobalt would be actually more worried about getting people out than starting a fight right now. Like, he's not a brute. I mean, come on.
Now's your time to steal the stone that's activated.
Yeah, he wouldn't actually try to steal the stone actually, so he's good.
Probably knows the stone is drained anyway.
Yeah, we kind of figured that out too. Anyway, that like once it's used, it's drained of whatever power it has.
Yes. Once it runs out, at least.
Yeah.
And indeed, once the fire has been mostly taken care of, at least contained, mostly by ripping out a lot of the trees that were on fire and throwing them into areas that were already burned, you will see the Angron turn back into a tiny Aaron, who's about your size.
There you go. All right, so you had one of those stones too, huh?
Surprisingly, he does not seem exhausted as he will nod his head.
Well, I mean, you did a great job, at least. I'll give you that.
He just gives a weak chuckle. I'm just glad I was able to make it here in time.
Yeah.
So, who are you? I don't think I've seen you around before.
Yeah, I'm Cobalt. I got teleported here by Doll. Or Dal. Yeah.
Dal, yeah.
Yeah,
He
Dal.
does that.
Yeah, he wanted to show me something, so yeah, I definitely saw it.
So, he's gonna kind of just look at you a little bit. What did he say? Why?
He's trying to convince me to join his, join this Scythers group that he's part of. And also trying to teach me a lesson. But, yeah.
He's gonna chuckle a little bit at that. That's fair. Yeah, we definitely won't say no. We can always use more help.
I mean, definitely not gonna say no. People like those fire types definitely need a good beating.
Yeah, normally they don't cause that much trouble for most of the towns and villages. Mostly because a lot of the times they'll just get beaten down if they try that. But
So Kin feels a shiver run down his spine. No.
for the most part, a lot of Pokemon who don't live in one of the towns or villages that live more on the outskirts or wanting to live without anyone telling them what to do, they're just ignored and
Yeah.
they're easy prey.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, trust me, I lived that experience too. I know what it's like to lose a home.
Not slightly. I mean, if you do want to join our group, we wouldn't say no. We can always use members.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't fully committed to it, but definitely gonna think about it. Anyway, I need to get going. I need to find Dal so it can take me back home.
As Dal appears right behind you. Psychic type.
As Baku Bolt decides to join the villains.
And he will reach out a hand to you. I can take you back if you want to.
I reach out and I go, yeah. I need to go. I need to go home for now.
And in a flash, as the little Aaron waves a hand to you, you will vanish. And you will appear in one of the little alleyways right next to the tavern.
All right. All right. I look at Dal and I go, all right. Well, I saw a lot, and yeah, I'll think about some things. Yeah, but this is not gonna stop me for wanting to become the strongest. I have to be.
He'll nod. Just make sure you're doing it for the right reason. And with that, he'll give you a little wave before he vanishes in a teleport.
All right. After he teleports, I leave the alley, and at that point, I'm going to just stand lean against the walls outside the tavern, just thinking about things.
And for everyone else, you guys have kind of gotten settled in, and you do see that the little Riolu has arrived.
Hey, Cobalt.
Hey there.
There you are.
Here comes the strongest baby.
Come on in.
The field of
Welcome,
darkness springs back up around Hunter.
Is that wood smoke I smell?
Yeah, don't worry about it. I was trying a new technique. I think you'll love it next time we fight.
Midnight looks
What?
skeptical.
What technique could you possibly use that involves fire?
Fire punch is a thing.
Midnight still looks skeptical, but keeps his mouth shut.
Okay.
Anyways,
I cross my arms and I kind of give a look. I'm like, all right, so what you want?
Anyways, I do believe Hunter did have something he wanted to ask you. Go ahead,
The field
leader.
just gets bigger. The darkness just grows larger.
Hunter, we've talked about this.
I kind of grate my teeth when I go and I see Hunter expanding out the field, and I go, "Oh my god, this guy!"
We, uh,
Speak up! You're mumbling.
Mission.
Hang on.
Hold on.
Cobalt,
There's at least one, if not multiple, glares at Cobalt right now.
Shale just grimaces because and is
Cobalt,
going to look at his food.
remember that feeling you had with Sai? Take that and now triple it. As you feel a pair of hands come down on your shoulders and slowly tighten. Cobalt, dear, did I just hear you raise your voice, hon?
I grip my teeth and I turn it into a big grinning smile, and I go, cuddling him.
I'm sorry, I don't know if I heard you correctly, hon.
Cuddling.
I'm sure you didn't mean to say anything rude to our dear little Hunter who is trying so hard to overcome all of his issues. I must have misheard, right?
I am struggling not to say yes. I'm going to die on this hill because it's my hill and I love my
hill. Rip Cobalt, we hardly knew ye.
Marie,
I fear he may not be able to speak with that amount of pressure.
She's going to look over at you.
It's okay.
And the pressure will vanish. Alright, little Hunter. But if he causes any more trouble or anything, you just let me know, okay?
He will nod. The darkness kind of recedes a bit.
And she will look down at you, Cobalt. Ensure the fear of Arceus has been placed into you. And then head back over to keep serving guests.
Cobalt enjoys tackle.
We have mission for you.
What kind? Kind of ruffled my fur from that pressure, and I kind of whisper, like, stupid nanny of coddling this little guy.
And thus
was it loud enough for the rest of us to hear?
Mm-hmm.
I whispered it.
Midnight grimaces.
Bye-bye.
Kin's
Fucking
ears
hell,
twitch.
that was creepy as hell, Tochemay.
You go bye-bye.
Trade. escort.
Okay. Guessing this is village stuff.
You
Since you're now
just
the
get the
new.
sense that the
Yeah.
darkness is nodding.
And kind of go like, fine, whatever, help. Besides, I gotta make sure you don't lose anyone else because you're only allowed to lose to me right now.
And then Hunter gets tripped by some twig and gets knocked out.
Just go. I go, I cannot believe I've lost this guy. Pathetic. He's a fucking runt. I
I'm
go.
sure I did not just hear you speaking poorly about our leader.
I do what I want.
Well, this is not the best place, especially when you're in the inn.
I recommend you choose carefully where and when you pick your fights. Besides, our leader here, who's going on a mission to sign some trade deals, has decided that you are a great candidate due to your promising strength and abilities to join us and serve as protection.
Fine.
You are acknowledged as having strength and capability.
Or I just wanted him around to laugh at him because I beat him.
Ew, look.
That was
out of character.
Was that out
That
of
was
character?
out of character.
Okay.
Yeah, that would've got a lot of fire.
I was going to say, all eyes stop in the tavern as everyone just looks at Hunter. What the fuck got into that kid? Is he possessed?
I couldn't resist.
Everything's fine, Hunter. Everything is absolutely fine, Hunter, baby.
Now, come join us for breakfast. I'm sure you're hungry.
There you go. All right.
And the way I say it, it indicates it is not just a request.
I just kind of like kind of give like this like big like whatever kind of look and just like, all right, fine, I'll do this, but let's go get food first.
Yeah. You're doing a good job, Hunter. Proud of you. Keep up the good work.
The darkness recedes slightly.
Now, Cobalt, if you really want to be the leader, just take Hunter's hat.
That's Brussel. Are you trying to?
The darkness
incite
consumes
violence?
the room.
Brussel, I'm pretty sure the victory from the other day will pale in comparison to what happens if Cobalt were to do that.
Well, if he did, he'd be able to prove he's the strongest one.
The tavern's not the place for a fight. At least not that type of fight.
Not right now, anyway.
Besides, I'm not in the mood for fighting right now.
all silence, everything's silent, and all eyes go on Cobalt.
You act like what? You act like I fight for fighting's sake.
That's what I thought.
I genuinely thought that was your thing.
Yeah, well, it's not all the time, and it's more than just for fighting's sake. Come, there's a reason.
Okay.
I'm a puppy. I'm a puppy.
That's the reason you're a puppy?
I'm a puppy.
That wasn't me.
I know.
That's.
So, what are we having for breakfast, Kerr?
So today is pancakes with blueberries, syrup, and it looks bacon.
Wait, bacon?
Yes, bacon.
From what pig?
You don't need to ask.
I will say.
From what pig, Kerr?
As you
Well,
see
Boink,
Marie,
obviously.
I was going to
Have
say,
you seen-
as you see Maurice chopping up a spoink with a big cleaver.
Oh, okay. Spunk are fair game.
I mean, I will say that the standard world for RAOW is going to have standard animals as well.
Oh, okay. So no Pokemon feeding on other Pokemon. Got it.
Well, I mean, you might see that.
Okay.
It's always been ambiguous in the Pokemon franchise on that front, except for a few outright things such as Slowpoke tails, but those are also very much
And
frowned
Magikarp.
upon. Yeah. There's a few things of that, but you also know that they have burgers and such, so I'm just saying we have normal animals.
All right, fair enough.
And you do see a few normal animals in the early anime, so yeah.
All right.
And jelly donuts.
Oh God, the fucking the 4Kids version of Pokemon.
Don't forget the bottle of ketchup.
And the drying pan.
But anyways, Hunter is going to not touch the pancakes. He's gonna pick at the blueberries a little bit, but mostly he's gonna be eating the bacon.
The bacon is very nummy and perfectly cooked.
Nice.
I have the entire meal, but I also have a drink of berry juice mixed in with combi honey. If that's available.
Yes.
Great.
Nom nom nom.
Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom.
Nom.
Num 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 num
My-
num 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 num.
Nom nom. As Domino appears. My dear leader, have you
Darkness
been enjoying
spreads.
your... before all of
Sorry,
your guys' eyes, you see Domino simply reach out a hand and squeeze it down, and the darkness vanishes.
He's immediately disappearing beneath the table.
My dear leader, have you been enjoying your breakfast?
There is no sound from under the table.
I came to see about setting up your trip for you, darling.
Yes. Good job. Go away.
I am afraid I can't do that, darling. We have things to discuss, matters to prepare for.
Are the three leaders still in the tavern?
They are currently writing on tablets at the moment.
Did she really make them write on that?
Yes.
Yes, awesome.
Now, is there a way for Hunter to get over to their table while avoiding the eyes of Domino?
No.
Is there a loose floorboard under Hunter?
No.
Can I make a loose floorboard?
You
Not without being
attempt.
noticed.
What, Kerr?
Body plus cunning plus brawl.
No, Hunter knows better than that.
Do it.
No, he knows better than that.
Do it.
Defacing Marie's tavern, he's not gonna do that.
Do it.
I'm sure it would work out fine.
Joke.
He is going to crawl over under the chair he was sitting in and look up from it. What do you need?
Well, first, I need to ensure that the proper paperwork is signed as he puts the tablet on top of the table. And then we need to ensure that the village's finances are figured out while you are gone as he puts another tablet on. And then we have to ensure that whoever's in charge while you're gone can take care of things. So we need your paw print here as he sets another one up there. I guess also we need to ensure that all of the heads of the current areas are knowing that you are gone and have the proper paperwork signed as he puts another tablet up there.
We got this, Hunter. Let's go
Yep.
ahead and go through this one by one. All right?
Shale finishes his stack of pancakes and walks over. Am I okay to look at them, Hunter?
Yes.
I'll let. She doesn't let Hunter lead it, but he's gonna look over them, especially the one about who runs the town while we're gone.
Well, right now,
Furry.
since
I mean, okay.
all right, as Domino will scribble that name in.
Hunter's going to use his telekinesis to pluck that tablet and bring it down. Plap his paw print on it. And then make a rush for the door.
Hold on, Hunter.
What?
Still
Hold
got
on.
a few more tablets to look at.
Marie's in charge.
You haven't left town yet.
Where do you think I'm going?
Hunter, that's unwise. You don't want to. We're not. Nobody else is assigned to leave yet.
Yeah, you can't leave without your entourage.
Or your
Unless
supplies.
Unless he's being physically stopped, he is out the door.
Shale's gonna try to get in his way at least.
When Hunter tried to dash off, Kin put a pod on his back, gentle but firm. If Hunter chooses to continue running after that, that's on Hunter.
And Shale will attempt to intersect if he continues to run.
I'm here with you, Hunter. Don't worry. We can get through this. It's not that much. You're doing great. I'm proud of you. You have done amazing for this job so far, despite the short notice and the lack of experience. You're doing great. Come on. We got this.
He will go back to his chair.
Okay. Let's look at the
Climb
next
up.
tablet.
And just plap his paw print on the next tablet without actually reading it.
Shale will walk back to the table and look over the other tablets just to see if there's if Domino stuck in something.
Alright, that's going to be a mind plus logic plus
Etiquette.
Yep,
Put that in
etiquette.
my list. Well, crap. Okay, note to self, that's on my downtime list.
I could see etiquette or investigation for it.
I could also see academics for
I
it
was
too.
thinking
It's
investigation
the
too.
same result.
If it's all right, I would like to make that roll. You
Sure.
said mind.
Also subterfuge.
Mind, logic, and either etiquette, investigation, or academics.
I've got
Academics.
a point in etiquette.
I will roll it as academics then, and not have a shitty roll. Have a 1 die roll.
2, 3, 4.
Something to note about this system, it's meant to be open-ended. So whatever feels like it fits best, you can use. Just gotta have a good argument for how.
I got a success. Shell got 2 successes.
So what are you looking for specifically again?
Specifically, we're checking the paperwork and making sure that there's nothing funny about it. That all looks up and up, and that perhaps making sure that Domino didn't sneak anything in either.
Everything looks on the up and up. Everything looks very standard and very, very well done. Like, this paperwork is perfectly set up for everything and covering everything. But there's nothing like malicious or wrong about it. It's just like the standard paperwork a leader would probably have to deal with.
Right.
Okay.
And as I'm looking through it, I'm talking Hunter through it and explain what's what and so that
Blah 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 blah
So
blah
that
blah
when
blah.
it comes
Shale
to where
even more
he-
so because he's using it. He's going, oh, this works this way and this works this way, and yeah, I guess that makes sense. Okay, because he is playing off the academics.
The funny thing is that Hunter has a dot in academics as well as investigation and lore.
Okay, so he probably understands it. Probably is understanding what.
Hunter's actually probably
Failed
following along perfectly fine. Actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right. And so, if you understand it all, just sign here, and here, and here. And that should be all of it.
He will just do so.
Okay. Domino, I do believe we have this section covered. What's
Wonderful.
next?
Well, the next is going to be setting up your little caravan for going to the village for trade.
All right. What village are we traveling to?
Where's my notes? Where's my notes? Where's my notey notes?
And how many days of travel away is that?
Let's see. He pulls out yet another tablet. Ah, yes. The village of Sunfall. It's around 4 days away from here. Not too far. It's on one of the major paths, so it should be fairly easy to reach.
All right, Kurt, what I know about Sunfall?
You can make a roll.
All right.
That would be a mind plus logic. Actually, mind plus social plus. I can see an argument.
I'm going to make an argument for either etiquette or lore. The etiquette being that I got the information from merchants and traders going through town. Or could do lore.
I'm gonna go lore.
All right.
Etiquette would be more knowing like what is done and what is not done in the village.
Fair enough. All right. I got the same score either way. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh.
Or what sort of Phyrexian entrapment are we getting into with Sunfall?
Ashk
It was
That
mind,
is 5 successes.
It was mind, social, and lore.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, mind, social, and lore.
We are the Borg. You will be assimilated. Resistance is adorable.
2.
All right.
The skill gamble completed.
All right, Kin.
Yes.
Let's see. All right. Where are my notes? Where are my notes? Notes.
First off, what was the town called again?
Sunfall.
Sunfall. All right.
Where's my notes? Where are they? Where are they? All right. So, the village of Sunfall is ruled by a Baxcalibur.
Baxcalibur?
Baxcalibur.
Alright. Oh.
His name is. Where are my notes?
Excalibur.
Yeah.
His name is Scro, Scro. And he runs things with an iron claw.
Okay.
He very, very, not necessarily power hungry so much as he enforces the laws of his land with a very dangerous amount of force. However, in his village, it is very well known for all manners of gems and other valuable items. It is also said to be one of the best places to get evolution stones, like a firestone, thunderstone, and the like.
Valuable materials. And
one of the reasons it is called Sunfall is because the large mine that they get stuff out of is like it's set up like a giant pit with a pathway that basically circles around it. And when the sun goes down, it actually makes it look like the sun actually goes down into that pit.
Oh.
It is a very large village. You could almost call it a city. It is basically like a larger population than all three of these villages put together.
All right.
They also have a very strict law, though. Anyone who's considered to have broken the law is dealt with in very usually brutal fashion.
So, kind of a police state situation.
Yes, you will. This place is not more like being frozen alive. There is a lot of ice types that call this village home.
Oh, fun.
Excalibur is also an ice type. He is a dragon ice type. Yes, he is. It is said that his breath is so cold it can literally freeze lava, so the stories go.
And Hunter should have diplomatic immunity.
Everyone, be sure to bundle up warm.
If such a thing exists.
All right. Anything else?
What else would you be looking for?
I don't know. Common imports, exports. I suppose they probably export the valuable gems and crystals and Evo stones.
Yes.
But what sort of things do they import?
A lot of food.
Wood.
Building materials, stone, fish. They are next to a lake, but they also bring in water as well, or they have water types come in to make water.
Okay. And as a matter of fact, the trade deal probably that we're going to be going to sign probably deals with some of these imports. All right. So runs it very strictly. Produces and exports valuable gems, crystals, and Evo stones. Imports food and building materials. Interesting fact: the sun appears to fall into the mine pit. Very much a police state, martial law sort of situation. Okay.
Yeah, if you break the rules or the laws of this place, you're going to probably end up frozen for so long of a time. All right.
And Hunter, what sort of gift are you planning on bringing their leader?
Cobalt perks up his ears. He was like, "Yeah, what kind of gift are you giving them?"
Domino, what sort of gift do we have prepared?
I can handle that, darling. I shall make a most perfect gift for him.
I'm sure you can.
The gift of subjugation. Haha.
Brussel. Brussel.
See, you're
You
going
okay
the Hunter
there?
route now.
Is
Oh
that
my.
actually Brussel I'm talking to, or is that someone else?
Making a joke.
Okay.
I'm sorry. This is now put into my head that Brussel is actually like a manipulator and like the leader of the black market in this area, and he's just the crime mob boss who's running everything from behind the scenes.
No one would
Would-
believe it.
Would not surprise me one little bit.
That's the type of game everyone wanted to run.
Also, real quick,
Absolutely.
Ren, I'm doing okay. We're going to be having another Five Nights at Freddy's stream on Monday, and I'm going to go cry in a corner because you guys will
No.
actually get to see me too.
You know, Kerr, we could do it tomorrow.
I will not be able to do it tomorrow.
Oh.
Tomorrow is the second biggest wrestling pay-per-view basically that goes on during the year.
Oh.
And I am fucking stoked because my team is going to dominate, hopefully.
Nice.
I mean, remember, it's wrestling. Everything's predetermined.
Oh, the Pokemon is from Scarlet and Violet. That's why I didn't recognize the name.
Yeah, it's the Gen 9 pseudo legendary.
Octo, cover!
Which I'm surprised of a Pokemon that has the word that almost has the word Excalibur in it. You think it wouldn't be in Spain, but in the last gen.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So I guess anything else we need to do, or I do want to meet with Sai before we leave to see if he knows anything more that might be helpful to know. Because Sai's been around.
Sure, you can ask him. Give me 1 second. 1 moment. Baby, help me.
You know, as soon as I heard that and heard Kerr start saying that and heard the birds tweeting in the background, I knew exactly when he was stopping.
What? What's up? What's sobbing?
Well, as soon as we heard, as soon as I heard you saying, "Hold on a second," and I heard the birds chirping, I knew why you were stopping for a moment.
Alright.
Our local Disney princess here.
I
He's a
had
very
like
cute
40.
one.
I had like 40 birds here this morning. They were super adorable. I had like 40 finches, and they were all just eagerly eating everything. Also, I shared a silly in the last Hope Roar because I had to make the joke.
Yeah. It's funny.
So, anyways, back on track.
Yes. All right. So, you can wish to go speak to the great and powerful Sai. Okay,
Yeah?
he's not that far. He's just eating breakfast right now.
Hey, Sai.
What's up?
So we're gonna be heading to Sunfall pretty soon. Anything you can tell us about that place, since you're well traveled.
My condolences.
Yeah. Freaking. From what I've heard, Ciro runs things very strictly over there.
Yeah, I have a lifetime ban from there. If I go back, I have a life sentence, apparently.
Oh, what did you do?
I may have taken offense with him wanting to freeze a group of Pokemon for apparently doing subversive actions. And, well, one thing led to another. And we got into an argument. And by argument, I mean I may have cut off the dorsal fin that he had on his back.
You go, ha!
I see.
He wasn't very happy with me about that. He still isn't, I think.
Yeah.
The good news is I got all the Pokemon that he was going to freeze out, so I'm happy. But yeah, I'm persona non grata there. Very persona non grata.
Well, I mean, I don't blame you. I mean from what this place sounds like, it's not great.
He's kind of a dick.
Yeah, he
Not
sounds
gonna
like
lie.
a dick. He sounds like a huge dick.
Unwavering purpose.
Maybe a dick, but he's probably running the place very effectively, given how large the town is.
Oh yeah, he runs it efficiently. It runs like clockwork, but good luck having any sort of life outside of your work.
Oh, okay. So forced labor as well too. Great.
Not force, more you live for your work because your work is for the betterment of your society and city and for your great leader who protects you from the chaos and the wilds around you.
Dictator too.
Like I said, he's an absolute fucking dick. There's a reason. I may have been aiming for the head. I missed, unfortunately.
But is it safe from the surrounding wilds?
Define safe.
Not attacked from the outside?
There's sometimes a Pokemon or two that tries to get too big for their britches. They don't tend to last long. Usually they end up on the walls for people to see.
Or people try to liberate them.
Yeah, that also doesn't usually go over too well either most of the time.
Alright. I guess before leaving, do a quick brush up on the known laws of Sunfall.
All right, that will be an etiquette roll.
That will be an etiquette roll. Okay.
Yes.
Mind social etiquette.
Yep.
So that's 4 successes.
All right.
Good job.
Let's see.
Glutton _the_Umbreon cheered with 100 eggy bitties. Here some bits for the countless hours of enjoyment.
Eggy bitties.
Gluttony.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you for the biddies. I'm glad you've enjoyed the content. We've got plenty more for you to enjoy. Like this campaign that just started. We're only on episode 4 right now. So, pretty easy to catch up with.
Shouldn't take too long.
But yes, the laws that you find, Kin, are watch the list go down and down and down. How did they turn a tablet into a scroll? Why are there so many rules?
So don't pick your nose after midnight. Don't sneeze in the direction of the rising sun. No.
There are a lot of rules and laws, and most of them end with the perpetrator on ice. These are not like you are not allowed to speak out against the Lord of the City. You are not allowed to cause subversive elements. You are not allowed to argue with your foreman. You are not allowed to go against the duties of a deputized officer. You must always accede to the demands of adventure teams if they are currently carrying out a mission. Like, these laws are very, very firm and very controlling, and people don't really have that much freedom, it seems, with this.
Cobalt, you are there for our protection, but we're going to need you to do your darndest to not cause any fights while we're there.
Why you take me forward like I just start fights for no reason?
No, your reason is typically to prove that you're stronger than the other person. I'm asking that you don't try to do that once we're there.
I kind of give a big sigh. I'm like, fine.
Thank you. Now, if any fights do break out that you aren't the cause of, and it threatens the caravan, by all means, have fun.
All right.
Thank you.
That can still get us in trouble.
Are there self-defense clauses in these laws?
The city has to take care of itself.
Yes, but you should not do so if there is any chance that you can call for help instead.
Right. Call for help first. Self-defense is the second option.
Also, you need someone else rather than you to declare that it was self-defense, as well as criminal proceedings can still be carried out against you until such time as the argument has been lodged that you were performing self-defense.
Okay. So don't hit first, and if you have to strike back, make sure that
they don't get back up. Got it.
I like your enthusiasm. Make sure it is in the fight is happening in view of other people, and that they can clearly see that the other person started it.
There needs to be witnesses.
There needs to be witnesses that you weren't the one to start the fights.
We didn't start the fire.
It's fine, Cobalt. There probably won't be any fights, but just in case, keep that in mind.
I'll keep that in mind. Don't worry.
Thank you. All right.
Is there anything else you want to ask about?
Nothing that I can think of offhand. Anything the rest of you can think of?
Stop them when they see who our leader is from wanting to take us over.
That's all right. We've got a few heavy hitters back home.
I'm sorry, I'm just imagining all eyes turning to Hunter when you say that.
Mm-hmm. None of these people saw the fight.
Except
They
Hunter
decided to take
actually... Hunter actually slunk off during the middle of the, we'll call it an argument between Cobalt and Kin.
It was hardly an argument. But sure.
Slunk off where?
Speaking of Hunter? Hunter?
No,
Oh,
Hunter
he
slunk
kicked
off
rocks
where? Shale
earlier.
was still standing there.
He slunked off to the table with the 3 leaders. Or
Oh, okay.
former
okay.
leaders.
Not very far.
Yeah, I mean, no.
Don't worry.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
is his chance to be a big shot.
He went over there to where the former leaders are.
Actually, that's a very good place to be. Heron, if we may have your attention for a second.
What's up?
Hunter is currently under a chair on the opposite side of the table from them, where they can't actually see him.
Hunter, up here, please. Any advice you would like to give Hunter about being a leader?
He was crawling up onto the chair, and then he heard that and just fell off.
What do you want to know?
Any advice you can give him that he may need, that you feel would be helpful for him?
Don't let him push you around.
Okay.
Stand up to him. Show him that you're strong.
Did you understand that, Hunter?
Yeah.
All right.
Come on.
One more time, with confidence.
Yeah.
We'll work
Come
on
on. One more time.
Yeah.
There we go. Now you're getting it. You're going to be able to stand up to this overgrown lizard, right?
Yeah.
You're going to be able to sit in the same room and negotiate a treaty with him, right?
No.
What was that?
I mean, yeah.
That's right. You can do it. You've got this.
And remember, you have backup. You're
Yeah,
not alone.
You got all of us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You got this.
Ken, you can take care of it then.
It's still gonna have to be you, Hunter. but I will have your back every step.
Cobalt. Never mind.
What about me?
Nothing. The darkness expands.
Domino reaches out his hand and just clenches it as the darkness goes away again. Darling, you really need to learn not to do that.
Probably not the best for where you're going, also.
Yeah. Oof. Yeah. Probably best to keep that ability under wraps when we're there.
Or I could purge the entire town into darkness eternally.
Probably not the best.
Everyone turns and looks at you.
Probably not a good idea.
Yeah.
Out of character.
Now there's the threatening demeanor.
I like the confidence there.
There you go, kid. That's what I'm talking about. That's how a leader should be talking.
What?
If that wasn't character, that's what one of them would say.
The darkness expands.
Hello, darkness. my
Darling,
old
we've
friend.
talked about this. Clench. Darkness vanishes.
I put my head in front of my eyes and I just go, good grief.
Now, is there anything else you need to know, darlings? Any other questions that I might also be able to answer to?
Do you guys do you want the job back?
Sorry, we're forbidden from it. For the 1 year time, you're the leader.
Forbidden? Why?
Rules.
That's the rules.
Stupid rules.
I can change them.
Nope. Those ones are involatile. We made sure, otherwise they both look over at a certain Rhydon who grumbles a little bit. We would have been getting challenges every single day. So that was working with the claws. Sorry, kiddo. Looks like you're the leader, even if you're a little bit scrawny.
You got this, boss. I have faith in you.
Not.
You got this, boss. Come on.
He totally has this. I mean, he's so small you can eat him in a mouthful.
Not what I meant.
Calls him as I sees him.
So, Hunter, what's your contingency plan in case you go down? Who's the next leader?
I believe he said that was going to be she who will not be named. As everyone can feel a certain Kangish Khan's eyes watching them.
Hunter gets a scratch when we're at the town and war is immediately declared. Before Hunter even realizes he got scratched on a pavement stone, there's already 30 pigeons or pidgeys flying in with declarations of war.
Oh my goodness. Maybe this was a mistake.
No, everything's fine. Everything's gonna be fine.
I'm sorry. I am now just imagining. My name is Marie. You hurt my child. Prepare to die.
All right. Domino, any other preparations you can think of that we need before we go?
Well, darlings, I think once you have your basic travel items, the everything set up in the caravan for your trading and such, I think you should be good to go, darlings. And hopefully we
Alright.
can come back with a very lucrative trade deal for our village.
Indeed. May I have one more look over the manifest of our caravan before we head off?
Yes, you can.
All right. Just go ahead and double check it. Make sure everything's in order.
Food, wood, stone.
Okay.
Mostly just basic stuff, but very useful to a place that doesn't really have that.
Some herbs. Energy root, possibly. Just in case.
I could see that. Berries,
medicine,
fish.
Don't
Fish.
worry, we have a bowl of shale.
Okay.
A bowl of shallot.
With some Brussels toppings.
Yeah, everything seems in order. I think we're ready to leave. When do we head out?
We will head out first thing tomorrow
No.
morning. Well, if you wish to depart now, we can get everything.
Hunter's already walking out the door.
We still need to get everything loaded to the caravan.
Dale stops as he's been doing.
I appreciate his enthusiasm. He may make a great leader yet.
The only
realize
reason
he
he
just
wants
get-
to...
I was gonna say, you do realize he's just doing that just to get away from everyone.
I know. But boost his ego a bit more. Come on.
I'm not gonna coddle him. Everyone does it.
No.
Cobalt.
Not coddle. Inflate his sense of self-worth.
Hand comes down, pats your head very hard, Cobalt. I'm sure you'll do a wonderful job watching over my boy, won't you, Cobalt? Marie just leaning over you, looking at you. And you see the little baby in her pouch just sharpening his claws.
I'm forcing out a smile, and I go, "Of course, Marie. I promise nothing will happen to your baby boy."
Wonderful. I'm glad we had this discussion.
Don't worry, Cobalt. You can train Hunter on the way there.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, we'll have
it is
plenty
4
of
days
time.
travel. Lots of time to train.
I don't know about that. Accidents do tend to happen.
They're not gonna happen.
Yes, they're not.
What was that?
Not
What was
this
that?
trip.
What was that?
Hunter trips down the steps outside.
You dodged a bullet. That was almost a 1. Wait, I have a reroll. I'm using my reroll.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Worth the shot. Worth the shot.
Hey, at least the GM used the reroll there instead of somewhere else.
Epic played a trap card a while back.
Did he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I completely missed it.
I missed it too. Oh! Well then!
No.
Hey. Mm.
Yeah, I only noticed when I went in to complete the card for the Storyteller reroll.
The trap card was played during the Feed the Birds interrupted.
Okay, Epic, that's going to happen now.
And Kerr, you have been granted an additional die.
Using it.
Time for bashing something.
Yeah,
And you have an exploding 10.
Ah!
Wonderful.
Hi, guys.
Wonderful. Okay, Trev and this. Okay, I'm gonna work together. Don't worry about it.
Why are you guys trying to kill us?
They're not. They're not.
They
They're
absolutely
creating
are trying to
story.
kill us. That's not comforting.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Everything will be fine, you guys. Everything will be fine. Ding dong dong ding. Bing bong bong ding. So, what do you guys want to do to prepare for your trip?
Double check and inspect the carts.
Okay. That will be intelligence, mind, cunning, and investigation.
Mind, cunning, investigation. I do not have the investigation skill, so that is -1 die. So that is 2 dice. No successes, but not a botch.
It is a cart.
It's a cart.
It is
A very
cart.
nice looking cart.
It looks fine to me.
Yep, looks perfectly fine. It's the leader's personal cart for like these sorts of situations.
Right.
With the fancy leader cart.
Yes.
Which means it was built to be able to hold the Blastoise and supplies.
So that means Hunter's going to be pulling it?
No.
No.
Brussel, what is wrong with you?
I need soda because I could probably take care, probably work it.
So it turns out we have a
Testing,
lack
testing.
of.
Testing.
Oh,
I can
hey,
hear you.
can hear you.
Okay. You're not supposed to be able to hear me right now, but okay.
Huh? Weird.
Oh dear.
Oh, that's why you can hear me. Okay.
So turns out our village has a lack of psychic types because every psychic type that brushed against Brussels' thoughts fled screaming.
Oh God, hang on. I have something for this. I need to find it. Give me 30 seconds.
Uh-oh.
So the fact
This-
that Hunter is a psychic type is really confusing.
He hasn't been given reason to do this to him.
Wait, what's going on?
Hey, Marten's hiding in a pizza box.
Kerr's finding something.
Or
Yes.
finding something.
In the meantime, enjoy Marten Kun inside box.
Inside box.
Pizza box.
Pizza box. Marten's being served.
Alright, let me find this. Where is it?
Oh no, the
There
wheels
it
go
is. There it is. Here you go, guys.
Why haven't you healed yet, Fufu? Oh, that's great. I haven't seen that comic for a while.
That's Brussel right there. That's Brussel right there. No one realizes it. No one realizes the secret truth.
I could see it.
It's just
RAOW has combos in combat.
Why have you not kneeled?
all right.
Why haven't you kneeled? There you go.
Oh God!
Yes, Wolf Mage is in a private channel.
I'm bringing it up right now.
And you guys can all see the moment of Brussels' villain arc, how he's secretly the big bad evil guy this entire time. I'm sorry, I'm now imagining Brussels just sitting on a little chair, just swiveling it to look at someone.
Why haven't you kneeled yet, Tutu?
I said, kneel. How do you two know each other? Just little baby Brussels, so sweet and innocent and good, is just secretly this evil manipulator of all things.
It turns out the only reason a hunter is unaware and hasn't been scared off is because Brussels actually likes Hunter.
And Hunter is too baby in order to use his powers on Brussels.
So, Brussels secretly has the psychic typing. No.
That is simply the power of Brussels' leer right there.
That is one strong leer.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anyone else doing anything before we head off tomorrow morning?
Midnight will double check the supplies.
Making sure Hunter doesn't use substitute and leave us.
The little Hunter doll is here.
Oh, Hunter needs that move.
I mean, yeah, that definitely fits on her.
Mind, cunning, and investigation.
Nothing, because
Net
the
zero.
one. They are supplies.
Yep. Looks perfectly normal. Just lots of crates of stuff.
Besides, there's actually someone whose job is to double check that.
Never hurts to triple check.
Oh yeah.
Can I make a check? This is a thought in my head for a check. Do a mind logic perception and just make sure stuff is order and not gonna fall off the cart some weird way.
That'd probably be an investigation.
Investigation doesn't do me much because then I'm holding a.
Yep.
Well, I'll try anyway. Yeah, he doesn't really catch anything from what he's seeing. Lovely.
Hey, Shale.
Yeah?
Can you give me a mind plus cunning plus a perception roll, please?
Minimum. Oh, perception roll. Okay.
Boxcars!
Okay.
No, that would be double tens.
Yeah, wrong die.
So,
Give me a
Okay.
second here, guys. I need to test something.
okay.
All right.
Testing. Okay.
You are echoing.
I just needed to see if I could actually hear myself through voice mod.
Ah.
I think I've discovered where the source of our problems with the voice mod cards is, and it's just that I'm not hearing any of the sounds. And I assume none of you are either.
No.
Nope.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Just reporting that real fast. Carry on, though.
So, you don't see Shale as you're investigating everything. One of the crates begins to open, and a group of tentacles suddenly shoots out, wraps around your
what the
muzzle, and pulls you into the crate.
Do any of the rest of us happen to be nearby at that time?
Nope. And as the crate is pulled shut again, Shale, you feel a tentacle just kind of pet you, going, "Shh. It's okay. You're not going to be hurt as long as you listen." Before Shale, you vanish into the darkness.
Hell. Into the darkness.
And everyone, as you guys head out, you guys all meet up at the cart as you guys are getting ready to head off. Everyone is there.
All right.
Including Shale?
Yep, Shale's there.
Oh, we're ready to get this show on the road?
Okay.
Yeah, it makes no sense. I'm gonna try to struggle at least once. I guess that would be body fight brawl.
That would be athletics because you are bound right now to try to wiggle loose enough to cause any sound.
I'm only gonna try. He doesn't get anywhere.
Done.
All right, everyone, you guys ready to go? Shale says.
Did I have
as
a
he
different
climbs
voice
up into
here?
the cart. No, your normal voice.
Okay.
That's
Sorry, I tried to play one of the voice mod cards as part of all this, and then I remembered that it wasn't working, and now I'm slightly checking a few things. Alright, I'm done for now.
Okay.
As you guys begin to get on the cart to head off.
One last quick double check of the manifest, make sure everything's in order. Yep, everything seems in order. I believe we're ready to go.
Okay.
Let's roll.
So, Hunter is going to find himself a little hidey spot in amongst the crates and such.
Mm-hmm.
Just hide in there.
Okay.
Cobalt's gonna look around for Marie.
She is waving you guys off. basically
Okay.
saying goodbye.
Okay.
I go ahead.
I
And,
bite
Looking
my
to
tongue
see
for now.
I go ahead and settle in next to Hunter, and you know,
Here we go.
Midnight will take up a position at the front of the cart, just looking out.
And Shale will take the reins. And so
I
we
assume
begin.
we had a driver.
Yeah.
Shale volunteered.
Yes, he did. He was gonna carry. He thinks he's strong enough. He's gonna carry. It's gonna be the horse and cart. It's cart lead.
Wait, wasn't Shale the one in the box with the tentacles?
Yeah,
He
but Shale's
volunteered
right there
long
with you
before.
guys.
Yes.
Dude,
Okay, I
Shale.
think I missed whatever's going on here. What?
All right, so
That-
out of character, the shell that we see that we have with us is not the actual shell.
Yeah, it's like a copy, some type of clone.
Oh,
In character, we have no idea that this
Yeah,
shell is
in
not
character,
shell.
It's
In
just Shale.
character, out of character. Shale's currently dealing with something that shoved him in a box.
Mm-hmm. Shale's currently in a box on the cart right now.
You're probably next to the crate he's in.
But there's no sounds or anything currently coming from it.
Hmm.
Because he failed his role to do that. So far. So far.
All right.
But I think this is a good spot to end on our
No.
little cliffhanger here.
no.
Guards say no.
We still got half an hour.
I need to get dinner. And this is a good cliffhanger for you guys for next week.
No.
Hey, maybe next week you guys will find the Shale in the box.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that like a Jack in the Box, but shell?
Yes.
12
I'm
hour-
making a joke.
12-hour RAOW. Let's go.
No.
No.
Oh goodness. I gotta work tomorrow. I can't do 12
Same, I got work
I
tomorrow
also gotta
morning.
sleep.
Don't
Yeah.
worry. We're all going to be fine. We just all need to be substituted with plant people.
I don't even think of the plant.
Russell?
But Brussel, you're already a plant person.
Exactly.
Oh. Don't worry. The doodles are coming. The doodles are coming. The doodles are coming. Invasion of the doodle snatchers.
By the end of the trip, none of us are actually are actually leading the cart. It's all dittos.
Yeah, we're all in the box.
We're all in boxes.
You're going to be gifts for the new lord of these villages. Once Hunter dutifully hands over these villages to this Pokemon who knows how to run them better.
We're not ending yet.
I need to get food, and this is a very good ending spot.
You should have gotten food earlier.
I mean, I also need to get ready to head out too.
This is a good way to get everyone to come back for next week.
Yeah, beginning of adventure.
More RAOW.
Yes.
Find out next week.
This is a start of a new game. Oh, sorry, a new adventure for you guys. Your first adventure out of the village and going to see somewhere new.
All right, we're having another session tomorrow evening.
Okay.
What time would that be?
Saturday.
Oh, actually, no. I am not here tomorrow. I mean, I'm not at my computer tomorrow. Sorry.
I am actually literally working all day tomorrow.
That's okay, Shale. You're in a box. Ken, call off.
But I have to escape the box.
Don't
It's
worry,
okay.
shit. Nope.
Don't worry, shit. What?
I said shin by accident.
Tried to combine Shale and Kim.
Don't worry, you guys. You'll be fine. More boxes eat you. Oh god, they become mimics.
Oh no.
I'm trying to figure out what the heck it is for truth, because I don't really know a mimic of Pokemon in that sense.
Ditto.
Mimikyu.
That
Ooh.
sounds more.
Mimikyu could be.
God, that's gotta see it. That's scary if this is Mimikyu right now. Thank you.
Yeah. I was already thinking. I don't think it would be a tentacle or tentacruel that snatched Shell because they have to be in water.
Mm-hmm.
But
Don't worry,
a
Shell.
Well, I mean,
Mimikyu-
there is the toadstools, so.
Oh yeah, Coffagrigus.
Don't worry, everyone. It's just a Gimmighoul.
You'll be fine. You'll be
Yeah.
fine.
Sounds
It's
like
just an eldritch horror. We
I
deal
don't
with those
see-
all
well,
the time.
Either Shale will probably either break out of the box, or the illusion's gonna break, and then we'll see what happens. I mean, it's gotta be some level of disbelief people will figure out at some point. I hope.
Besides,
Oh,
Kin knows Shell.
This is a really good salad. Oh,
So who here knows about the card from Magic called Sunfall?
Yeah, that's actually something I want to get for a few decks because it's the better version of the Kamigawa Exile land card.
Alright.
I'm
gonna go run and grab food real quick. I will be back in just a few minutes.
Okay.
But I do hope everyone had fun.
Before you go, I gotta wrap up the recording,
Okay.
All right, thank you everybody for joining us today for the Last Hope RAOW, our Pokemon Mystery Dungeon ttrpg. We'll be back in just a few minutes with some more Last Hope RAOW, but check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Twitter, Patreon, and more. They're on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is because of your support that I'm able to continue bringing these streams to you all. I really cannot do this without your guys' help and support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around, subscribing to our YouTube, or just coming by and hanging out. Thank you again so much, everyone, for joining, and I bid you the most fondest adieu.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Before everyone disappears,